What's up, guys? Spurg here, coming at you with the Season 7 Elise Jungle game. And a big focus of this video is going to be talking about the new optimal way to play jungle. So, if anyone that follows a lot of maybe high elo jungle streamers may know who Tarzan is, and he made a video that reached Reddit front page, I think, about why he was upset about the way the jungle had changed this season. And his argument was that previously you could hard farm or use smart pathing. Um, Generally, he argued that you took brains before to jungle, but with changes to catch up XP, it's actually more optimal to play something like Lee Sin or Elise and spam gank, spam gank, spam gank. And even though you're immensely below in farm, if you're getting the ganks off, you get the experience back, and you have the gold to keep up in items properly. And so I've stubbornly kept trying to play my old ways. So I keep playing Graves, which Graves is still a reliable jungler. You can play him. You can still make him work there. But other junglers like tank junglers, Gragas is a good ganker, so he's falls more in line with the way you should play. But like who the hell? I don't know. Just there's a lot of junglers like Rengar can fall into the trap of not ganking because he doesn't have the easiest ganks. But Elise and Lee Sin are just really strong now because you can rush Moby Boots. You have the high base damages, and you can get gank after gank after gank off for free. And then you literally just make sure your two major buffs are down, maybe get one of the Emmy buffs, and then just take like maximum one camp between ganks. And this game goes pretty much textbook. I just pressure literally every single lane I can. I rush Moby Boots first back. Don't even finish my jungle item. Part of it is the reason. Part of the reason we win this game is because the enemy jungler and like their bot lane falls apart really hard. But I don't know. I play out the early game especially well, and then we just keep capitalizing. So I start Hunter's Machete because my runes are running bonus attack speed, AP Quints. I think I'm running four. I'm running 4 or 5 armor seals, and then scaling HP seals, and then I believe I'm running MR. No, I'm running AP. I might have scaling MR actually, like 3 scaling MR. Okay, so I do traditional 3 camp. That's pretty normal for Elise. Typically, I find the 2 buffs, and then wolves are the easiest to take. Actually, let's look at this. So we're gonna look at Fog of War here. So Echo goes for a really smart ward, and he catches my Spiderling, and you see him pinging out, so he actually knows I'm here. I'm going top because this is AD Fizz. He has a lot of pressure. I'm looking for the gank, but what I expect to happen is Kha'Zix can walk through this corridor because typically you'll see them do. He actually did 4 camps, but normally they'll do 3. And I just wait a little bit, see if he'll show, and I catch him here. This is actually my duo partner, so he's especially quick to respond, and we feed him the kill. So that's perfect. Sets Kha'Zix really far behind. They force Xayah back on an unfavorable back. Probably gets nothing. She gets a just longsword. That's not that bad actually. I immediately go to Gromp. Easy take. There's no other camps to take. I could do Scuttle, but I think I get level 4 off this camp. Not quite. I think I do Scuttle and then get level 4. The way the camp XP is changes, it's Raptors are very valuable. And then next in priority is, I think, Krugs, then Wolves, then Gromp. Gromp is actually very low priority in terms of gold and experience. So I'm ignoring his jungle. I could try and track the Kha'Zix, but it's not necessary. I just go straight for the gank. Cocoon's good, but Echo reads the right time and dashes. Nothing to be done there. Kha'Zix is forced to get 2 parts of his jungle item. That's actually a bad choice from him. Theoretically, a longsword does more for him. Unless he foresees. I think he went to his Raptors, so maybe he knew he'll need to sustain against these 2 camps because Raptors' Krugs are very hard to take compared to the rest. So I'm back. I get Mobies, literally full Moby Boots, 900 gold back. Because I know I don't need the don't need damage items, and I want to get back on the map and get to a gank as fast as possible. Straight up, Elise damage ratios are too good. She has an execute, she has attack speed steroid, Spiderlings do a lot of good base damage. I'm running double AP, Glyphs and Quints for early damage. She has 6 abilities thanks to her ultimate. I guess you count 7 if you count her ultimate because it's a switch. Obviously you have 3 in each form. I immediately go bot. Okay, so they get the Jinx here. And then I'm aiming for Lux. And here I flash Cocoon, and she actually flashes in a straight line. Either way, that's a good flash for me because I force the flash out, and I know this bot lane can follow up. I stick close to the Shin because I don't want Kha'Zix to get his isolation bonus, even though I was pretty sure he wouldn't go on him. We shove out. Top gets another kill. Actually gotten 2 solo kills now. He looks like he traded 1 though. See, we're already up a K gold from that. I've already got double kill participation. This lane's going off, bot lane's going off, mid's even, slightly in our favor from CS values. Okay, I immediately run down mid. I go to Wolves here, I'm sure. Actually, I bet I wasn't paying attention because that's a possible gank right there that I missed. Kha'Zix is not spotted on a ward, and he forces Ari's flash here. I go to Wolves. Mistake for me. I think I could have run down mid, and I could have used Repel. I don't have flash, so maybe it's iffy, but I could have used Repel to maybe force Echo back. I do circle. Oh, this is actually good. Another example of Fog of War clearing. So we'll look at a little far back. We'll look at red when I start passing through here, and you'll see that I actually slipped through this dark area cleanly. This side's a little bit harder to do the same thing, but you can. If he puts a ward anywhere in the bush, it looks like it actually covers the whole area, but if you slip as close to the wall as possible, you can actually get around there. Okay, so where am I? Okay, I go top. Let's go back and look at that. I'm in his jungle, so I'm just checking things out. I see this. I ignore the control ward. Go the Cocoon a little far, but it doesn't matter. We're really ahead. We just clean up. I get the Q execute. Meanwhile, they get a kill bot. I help shove. We see... Actually, I don't know if we saw the Kha'Zix. In retrospect, let me go back. I don't know if he shows or not, but I assume he's on the other side of the map because I know he's not in his topside jungle. Yeah, we don't actually see him, but I know where he is all the same. So we shove out. I go right into his jungle because I can see that his red buff timer's coming up. You can see the gray icon. We're still shoving here. Speed up. I actually get some damage on the tower. Get about almost half. And I go into his jungle because my duo tells me once he back off, he doesn't want to try and force the tower. Doesn't think we can get it. They ping out that they think I'm on his red. Kha'Zix immediately runs to mine. But it's not quite up, so I take his raptors. I think I could have taken more, but I end up taking, I think I leave 3 small raptors. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I leave 3. Yep. Then I go straight to his red. I'm actually a little worried because I want to make sure I grab it in case Kha'Zix is trying to come here and cheese me because he knows I'm coming, but he just goes for this trade. Trade's valuable for me because I actually get more out of it. Having taken most of this camp, and he doesn't respond with the taking raptors. No point in killing the control ward, does nothing for me. Waste of time, it's essentially, because I can get through it and into Riven's back door immediately. Go straight to blue, because I'm low, I'm already. Echo pings Ari. General trick, you want your Spiderlings to tank as much as you can. Just, you know, as soon as you hit Spider form, just back off, let the camp start targeting the Spiderlings. Actually return top because he has his fish up. Throw Cocoon because I expect him to juke back, but he doesn't. I know I can clean up either way. Cocoon out just to avoid tower shots. Kha'Zix is here. Actually, Ari pings at the Echo, so we start backing up here. As we see Kha'Zix coming in, we know we back off for sure. I actually get a really good cocoon here. Right as he stealths. So I don't actually see the cocoon hit, but the sound goes through, so I know. Ari responds, but we don't want to look for a fight. Because Fizz is low HP, low mana. I've got nothing. I'm literally sitting on no damage, just my skirmishers and boots of mobility. And I already have almost 50% kill participation. Already gotten 4 free ganks off. Immediately run bot side because there's nothing I really need top. Like top's already snowballing out of control. I run to, I go bot. Yeah, I'm running bot because I see they're fighting. I know I can get there super fast. They very clearly win this trade. I believe... Yeah, I want to force this tower, so I'm shoving the wave. We actually decided to go for Infernal over tower. Infernal's just too invaluable of a Drake. 8% attack damage to AP. The next one's an Ocean. We grabbing the Infernals a lot more than Oceans. Third least prioritized Drake probably. It usually goes Infernal, Mountain, Ocean, and then Cloud. Although all are valuable in their own ways. It's just an Ocean and a Cloud you don't really want to get into a risky fight over. Infernal is okay to... They're generally worth fighting over, even if it's not a 50, it's like a 50-50. So I go to Raptors because Raptors are very valuable camp. Elise actually kills Raptors very poorly. Unfortunately, you have to kill the big Raptor first. Okay, so we catch him out on a ward and I go straight for it. Use my abilities. Cocoon. I know he can't follow up. I just repel just in case he comes out of Cocoon and gets another Q. I want to avoid as much damage as possible, but I knew he was dead even though he had the health advantage. Good roam from Shin. Good roam from Ari. I go right to my top side. There's not really a gank I can do. Bot side's back. Ari's shoving out. Echo's under tower. Riven's not dead. Riven's dead, actually. He's going to get tower probably off of this. So I go farm. That's about the only time you really want to farm like that is if you just cannot get a gank off. I should have my Runic Echoes already, so I'm probably just farming out for that. Get as much gold on my back. I bet I can get I bet I get Runic Echoes plus like a Ruby Crystal, maybe another Amp Tome on my back, so it's a good back for me. Generally, I always go Runic Echoes, Skirmisher Saber. Skirmishers is better for dueling, and it also synergizes with my rune setup because I'm running attack speed. Obviously, if you smite with Skirmishers, you get true damage on autos, and that when I have an attack speed steroid like that, I can take advantage of it very well. So I always run Mobies into Runic Echoes unless I'm behind. I'll get defensive boots. Generally, the only other damage item I'll get is Leandries if I can. Typically, I get Hunting Guys and then go straight into tank items. Unless I'm just really fed. Sometimes if the game's already over, I'll go more damage items. But typically, I go Runic Echoes, Skirmisher Saber, Mobility Boots, Haunting Guys into like a Dead Man's. Typically, then I'll get like an Abyssal Scepter maybe. I sidestep the W. She's checking the bush, so she has actually no idea I'm here. Actually, she does know I'm here because I passed over a ward. So I'm pinging this. See, was I pinging it? Yeah, I'm pinging it because I want to dive or force the tower. Shin actually gets a great taunt flash. We insta-kill. Now, our lead is basically the only thing that keeps this from going disastrous. Okay, so I'm tanking. I know I can repel, can change things, so I flash out. Because I think Kha'Zix could have killed me maybe if I don't flash, but I get that. QW, and he's dead. Luckily, Desire wins completely with no support. She just solos at the Jinx. We can watch that again from her perspective. Watch this. Okay, so flash, we killed Lulu. That's really important because Lulu has her ulti up and she couldn't use it. Kha'Zix fucks up using his jump right there. But should have waited for Zaya to move. She's so ahead that she really easily cleaned this up. Actually, Shin did that. Now that I think about it. But I cleaned up the Kha'Zix with Lucky Cocoon. And pretty. It could have been a really messy die, but it works out. And we get 3 kills, get a free kill top. Actually, he dies for it. He does it sometimes. So 3 kills plus tower. So I actually pings to push this. I think she wants to push for another tower, so I come. And then she kind of wastes my time a little bit, but that's okay. Echo's coming. I see blue buffs up. I could pressure that, but I realize Lulu's coming, and I see Echo's coming. Actually, I don't see him, but he's missing. So I take the safer route and just back off. Go straight to my red. Should be sitting on a lot of gold now. Just look at the jungle disparity. I'm below CS, but I'm 305 to 030, and I'm up a level. It's just a lesson. Just this season, ganks over farm always. So I actually stay because I'm full health after that camp. I have mana. And I go help push this because red buff helps me take the tower with my attack speed steroid. They're pressuring really hard. W chunks her. There's a ward there. Ari's looking for Kha'Zix. Get some damage. He could have killed. Actually get a cocoon on Echo. That actually hits, wow. And we net a kill on Jinx. 0.6 ADC, that's what I like to see. I back off, go to his top jungle. I think I'm looking to pressure top tower. That's what I want to do here. Come back. They're posturing still. Oh, I'm looking for the Kha'Zix here. Cocoon, and he's dead. Get another tower from that. Now I'm backing. Shame I can't see how much gold I'm sitting on in this replay. At this point, the game's fucking over. We're literally up 10k at 16 minutes. That's actually just brutal. Okay, so I'm back. I get my Haunting guys, and I get a Blasting Wand. I don't feel like I need resistances or HP or anything, so I'm going straight into full Liandry's. Liandry's is just, as far as I can tell, it's just the best for Jungle Elise because the burn, the magic pin's really nice, the AP's nice, HP's really good. The burn is good. It helps shred objectives like Baron, especially quickly. Dragon burns quickly with Liandry's. You don't really need any more damage items on Elise. Honestly, you can go straight into tank. If you're behind, I definitely recommend just going straight into tank after your Runic Echoes. Because if you're behind, you become a cocoon bot, essentially. And you just want to be a tank and make yourself even more useful by becoming a tank. Because obviously Elise does not scale well into the late game. She scales with kills and gold. You can play her adequately as an assassin, but you need to be getting these kind of gank numbers off. This is the fish. I get a cocoon on Riven. She should die here. Blue ult almost saves her. We kill Jinx as well. I repel, take less damage. Take tower. Inhib. That's really the key. You play fast and methodical. Playing loose is okay sometimes, but you need to be careful about playing too loose. And take everything you can. Xayah somehow survives this. Actually, Fizz tries to fight the Kha'Zix apparently? How does that happen? Oh, he tries to dive and he takes turret shots. Obviously, this is tank AD Fizz. Ooh. Come on, Trophy Scar. You misplaying that so badly. Alright, so Xayah survives this. We're wary of the Echo. Wow, that actually does not hit. I'm pretty sure I pinged him off. We pull back to reset, and we're gonna clean up this game pretty soon. Game's almost done, and Rift Herald has not even despawned. I'm actually wasting time here. It's bad. I should have fast recalled right there. So I get my Landry's. What else do I get? I guess I don't have any more gold. So we're walking top. Probably just gonna finish the game. I don't remember if we stopped to get Rift Herald, actually. Another free kill on Jinx. He might die for this. Actually, he doesn't because we have Shin. He peels back. He doesn't need to do that. I'm walking a little bit long ways, but Moe boots are going to get me there pretty fast either way. Ari's bot for some reason. Xayah's took red buff, I presume. Yep. We have supers pushing into their base already. Game's essentially over. I don't think they surrender. For about the last 5 minutes, the Kazakhs and Jinx are going at it in all chat as well. That's when you know you won. Back speed steroid, hit my W. Idlings and me are handing it to the tower. 3 bot. Nothing particularly smart about this 3-2-0-3 play. 2 top, 0 mid, 3 bot. We're just trying to take everything because we're so ahead. What are we up? 13k? Yeah, 13k. I'm not sure what I was doing there. Apparently I was AFK. I bet I was typing. See somebody in all chat fucking around, you know, trolling each other or flaming each other. You can, you know, go the less honorable route and try and accelerate it. You know, talk some shit a little bit, but I only do that shit if I'm in a really good mood, so. Otherwise you can just try and win fair, like we did. We essentially won fair anyway. Sin flashes in, kills himself just for fun. Woo! I actually didn't get very many assists at the end, but doesn't matter. High kill participation. I snowball 2 lanes, top and bot. Typically mid's the best lane to snowball, but mid went pretty even, so we just won across the map, and it was a fast, methodical way to close out the game. Thanks to anybody in advance for watching the video. This is a pretty clear picture of how to win jungle games in Season 7. It's not the best way, but that's how you do it. I'm one-tricking Elise in solo queue now. My next video is probably going to be another Elise game. I played with, I actually got, you know, the YouTuber Red Mercy in my game on his Smurf, so I might upload that one. I might try and upload some different champions. Like I said, I've been one-tricking Elise, so I might play some flex games or something, or if I'm not... When I do it with Trophy Scar, I always play Elise because our Fizz top Elise jungle combo seems to be working really well. But I'll try and get some different champions out, so... Well, thanks for watching the video. Leave a like and subscribe if you liked it. Try and catch you guys on the next video. Peace.